Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another quick vlog, and this time I promise it's actually going to be quick because I don't have a ton to update you guys on this time, but at the same time I wanted to check in because I didn't put up any content yesterday, I didn't have a video, I didn't do a live stream. Actually, I haven't been streaming for the past few days, and I've been really inactive on social media, and for those of you guys who missed the memo, the reason for that is because I went to Cincinnati, Ohio to visit my very good friends Wade and Molly, also known as Lord Minion 777 and Foxtrot 44, and I had a blast with the two of them. It was so good, and it wasn't just me there. They actually invited out a bunch of our other friends, including Patrick Static, his girlfriend Marie, Gar was there, D-Live was there, JP was there, so there was 8 of us in total, and we all just hung out for like a few days, almost a full week actually in the grand scheme of things if you include travel, but it was really awesome. It was a really good time. We all just sort of like hung out, chilled together. I've never played that much Pokemon Go in my entire life since like it launched, but being around them, like they were hardcore into Pokemon Go, it got me back into the game. I won't even lie. I had a blast playing it with them. We went like out to all these different places and we're playing it around town and just sort of relaxing and joking around. And we even went to like Pokemon Go Community Day, which I've done only one of those before. I did the Eevee Day in my area, but I didn't go to like a park or anywhere where there was like a bunch of people gathered. So we went out to this beautiful park called Loveland, which has all these tiny shops and it has all these walkable trails, and it's just this really pretty park, and it was so cool. It was really awesome. We did that. That was like the only planned event we had, but it was so cool to see like hundreds of people gathered at this park because they all liked Pokemon Go so much. And it doesn't matter if you like Pokemon Go or not, if you're over it, or if you're someone who's an avid player, just being around other people who have the same love for the thing that you love is always such a good time. So me, I'm a more casual player, and I got to see people who were all the way from like age like 4 up to like age 70. Like literally there were like older people there who were playing this game and networking with other people in the community and like organizing raids and doing all these sorts of things together, sharing this positive love and energy for this thing that they all had come together for. I loved it. It was so great. Like the Pokemon Go part of it itself was so fun, but seeing a community come together like that just made me so happy. I had a blast at Loveland. It was just a great little park. If you guys are ever like in the Cincinnati area, I definitely recommend you visit that. But besides Pokemon Go Day, we didn't really have any plans. We sort of just like hung out around the house and we, you know, ate together and watched movies, watched YouTube, played some video games, and mainly just chatted. And as much as that probably sounds boring to some people, it was amazing for all of us because all of us are content creators. We make content every single day. Some of us stream every day, some of us make YouTube videos every day, some of us do both every day, and it's just a constant grind. And you guys probably saw over my Twitter, if you follow me there, the day after I arrived, I actually put up a tweet about how much the trip meant to me because I have been feeling a bit of burnout. I've been feeling really not quite as motivated as I normally am, and that has nothing to do with like my love for YouTube. Like I love making videos, I love streaming and interacting with the community. Those are things that will never ever change, but just like any job, no matter how much you love it, there's going to be a physical and emotional limit that you hit where you're like, okay, I need a break, I need to take a step back so that I have the energy to keep putting into this thing that I love. And that's exactly where I was. Right before the trip, I was like stressing out about like little tiny things that weren't going my way, to the point where Morgan was like, hey, I'm kind of worried about you. Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Like physically, I'm not I'm at the point where like I need to go just like not do YouTube stuff for a moment and like take a step away from it. And it was really good for me. It was awesome. It was so good to be able to just spend time with friends outside of like a convention setting or a work setting. Like normally when we see each other, we're at like PAX, and PAX, for those of you guys who have never attended, is a whirlwind of commotion. It is insane. There's so many people, there's giant crowds everywhere, there's giant displays. As a YouTuber, you're running from one person's panel to the next person's signing to this other event across, you know, the convention hall, you're running into fans, and that part is so great, and it's awesome to be busy and have that energy and have people there who support you that you get to talk to, but at the same time, it still is ultimately work, and it's still really tiring. It is still chaos, and you never have enough time at those things to like just sit down and chat with friends. And at Wade and Molly's, it was like this perfect little incubator where we all got to just like chill out and relax and have goofy conversations together and joke around. And I loved it so much. It was amazing. It was the exact sort of break that I needed from everything, to the point where like I'm coming back and I'm still feeling very exhausted, but I'm exhausted and very happy. I'm very recharged. I'm so excited to get back to making content and just putting all of this positive energy that I have now into the work that I do. And speaking of, I hope you guys really enjoyed the videos that I put up while I was gone. I enjoyed making them. I know that I didn't have one yesterday, but that was just due to time constraints, and I wasn't gonna like force myself to not get sleep before my like 8-hour drive out there. So I'm sorry that there was the missing video, but the rest that went up, I saw the comment sections, and I know that a lot of people were really into the stuff that I was putting up. I know that Life is Strange is still going pretty strong. I'm loving the game personally. I really love the environment and the sort of atmosphere that it has going on. I like being able to poke around and figure out the past of characters and the deep sort of tapestry of a story that existed before the game started. I love that so much. It's a really cool game. It's just, you know, right up my alley as far as narrative games go. And I think this week at some point, I'm probably gonna end up finishing episode 1. And then after that, we'll move on to episode 2, which I'm very excited about as well. But I think they said it's like 2 to 3 hours for episode 1, and we're right around that much time that I've recorded it so far. So I think I'm really close to the ending of that. Also with Mermaid Splash, Passion Festival, I will be ending that very soon as well. I think there's a bunch of endings left, but I really only kind of want to pursue like 1 or 2 more before I end that and move on to like a different dating sim or visual novel on the channel. And then obviously I have a ton of one-offs going on, like all the one-shots that I've been doing. I know that I put up that one called Return, which was about the cat passing away. And God, if you guys are a pet owner and you need a guaranteed cry, like that game will rip your heart out. That game is one of the saddest games I've ever played on the channel. I don't even know how I found it. It was like hanging out on the front page of Itch.io one day, and I was like, huh, it's got a cat on the cover art. I might as well check it out. And boy, oh boy, was that was a hole to fall down. Good God, that game ripped me apart as I was playing it. Actually, even when I was editing the footage later on that night, I was like, why did I play this? This hurt so bad. And I started tearing up like while I was editing my own footage, because that game is so emotional and it's really well done. Really well done. It's a beautiful game, and I hope that the positive message that I tried to share through the game and that the game itself tried to share is something that resonated with people. But if you are someone who has fur babies of your own, you know for a fact that that is like the fear, that is the tension, that is the sadness that is like inevitable in owning a pet. And God dang, that it just, oof. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go and watch it if you want to. It's the video that was posted before this one, but be warned that your tear ducts need to be ready for that one. But yeah, like I was saying, I am very excited to be back here. It's been great to hang out with Morgan again and my kitties, and just know that whatever energy I'm putting into the channel is going to make for hopefully entertaining content. I'm so happy that you guys have been engaged with what I've been doing and been so supportive. It's been excellent. Like, the fact I'm able to do this at all as a full-time job, I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I will never ever stop thanking you guys for letting me make this my livelihood. I am a full-time YouTuber, full-time Twitch streamer, full-time content creator, and it's because of you guys supporting this channel, supporting my streams, and just constantly interacting with me and wanting to just share your generosity and your good vibes, and that will never stop meaning the world to me. So thank you guys so much for all of that. Like I said, I'm feeling re-energized. I'm exhausted, but happy. That's like the best way I can describe it. Like, I'm physically very tired. Like these, I don't know if you guys can see these eye bags. These are not photoshopped in. This isn't a makeup tutorial, nothing like that. This is a pure exhaustion physically. I've been getting plenty of sleep, but it's just been all the travel. It's impossible to fight against that no matter how much sleep I get. But I am really, really excited emotionally emotionally and mentally to get back to doing work, which is another thing I wanted to actually, talking about travel and being exhausted. I actually got off the phone with my very good friend Ethan of Crank Gameplays. For those of you guys who don't know him, he's like my best friend, and we had plans to go to Maine, or for me to go to Maine, because he's at Maine right now. He had to go back for like his grandma's funeral and a bunch of family stuff that he just wanted to handle and like spend some time, you know, with his family during like a trying time. So I was planning on going to visit him because Maine's not that big of a drive from where I live in New York. And we decided that it's probably too hard to fit in, which is kind of a bummer because I love spending time with him. He lives across the country in LA normally, and me in New York, it's literally the opposite sides of the country. But at the same time, I am so exhausted from travel that I'm okay with this move. I am absolutely fine with being able to be home, concentrate on my own stuff, hang out with my girlfriend, hang out with my cats, and just chill for a little bit, because I've been traveling almost nonstop this year. I've been going to so many things. I've had so many great opportunities that I'll never, ever, ever be ungrateful for. But at the same time, I am tired out. So I'm all right with not making it to Maine. We'll make it happen another time, or I'll go out to LA or something in the next few months. Who knows? Life's constantly a whirlwind when it comes to this stuff, but yeah, like I said, I just want to update you guys as far as what my plans were. I know I said that I was going to make this short, and it wasn't at all. I'm so sorry. I did it again. I'm the most reliable thing that I'm reliable at is being unreliable with the length of these vlogs. But I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you're looking forward to all the content that I'm getting ready to make. I am very, very psyched to make it for you. But thank you so much again for all of your support, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.